Welcome to the Rares Report for August 6th. Today we have a special week in review report because it looks like Rares are ready to take off. Always looking for bottom formations. We can see that Easter egg prices hit a low here. They've come up and not shown the weakness I've been expecting, as I expect this downtrend to continue going. So this is a potential bottom formation here in the market, and we'll see that this is important as we go through everything and see what's been going on. A couple days ago, pumpkin prices did a shocker surprise price rise. They stayed pretty steady and they've shown strength again, but not gotten higher yet. But this is a very important chart because it really breaks out of this downtrend that we saw here. Bounced off the bottom a couple times and then sprung up. And if that's happening in this market, perhaps it'll happen in others. We saw that the disc prices bounced 3 times hard off this low price in a very volatile couple days of trading, and now they've been slowly creeping higher, again breaking out of this downtrend. Very awesome. Wine prices slowly creeped up a little bit and then came down a bit, not really showing much difference as to a determination which way it's going, although it is significant that it's bounced off this price a couple times. Let's look at the weekly charts for the edibles. So here's our week in review of the last July 20th to August 5th. So we can see how the prices were very tight in this formation and have sprung out. If they continue to go higher, this would be another buy signal because we are looking at a very tight triangle here. Now, of course, we're using rule number 1, we'd be selling out as quickly as possible if this does not prove us correct. Easter egg is also in a potential buy signal formation, especially backed up by the slow increase of disc of returning after this hitting off this price 3 times within a day and a half. That was very volatile trading, and now the prices have gone higher. So this argument in the market to me is really significant when we look at what's happening in party hats and lowers. Now you may be wondering, why am I putting so much time into looking at the charts of prices on Runecape? Because this is the very same thing that happens in the real world. And so getting in the habit of making my money work for me on Runecape is going to make me do the same thing in the real world, because it's just a lot of fun to see your money growing all the time. This is a really important formation here. Not quite a buy signal yet, but certainly you know something's going to happen right away. Moving on to yellow party hat, this is definitely a downtrend. So we are looking for a reversal pattern that marks the end of a downtrend. And this is an ongoing chore as you're in a downtrend. If this keeps going down and down and down, we would always be looking for this kind of formation and be ready to buy, be ready to buy, be ready to buy all the way down as it goes. Moving on to green party hat, you can see it's got a very similar pattern. It did have some real spike up in prices there, actually broke above these levels. The only one of the party hats that has done that, and that could be a foreshadowing of things to come. Red party hat is not showing these signals. Again, this is still a steady downtrend and it hasn't broken out of the bottom formation yet. It would have to break above this level. Not quite where I wanted it, but that's the level it would have to break above now for this to be considered a buy signal and a reversal of the downtrend. Until then, it's still trending down. We see that white party hat prices stayed the same over the last day, but they've been reset a few times over the last 36 hours, 20 or 48 hours. We go on to blue party hat, steady for the last 24 hours, but it's been reset higher a couple times. We're still in a big general downtrend. This is a harder market to track, so I don't give this chart as much interest. Now let's go on and look at the weekly prices for party hats. So here we are with purple, yellow, green, and red party hat put together from July 20 to August 5th. And we're just in a wonderful formation here. And this one spot here, we can see this breakout is the only one of the 4 that has actually broken up just a smidgen above that pattern. And now on the lowers, where we finish up with another surprise report. Here we're with green Halloween mask, still in a downtrend. You could still call this a downtrend, but we are coming to a potential reversal pattern here. Let's go down to blue Halloween mask, showing very much the same very big triangle here. I'm just expecting that this could, I'm always looking for the bottom and then being prepared to sell out as quickly as possible if I am not correct. Red Halloween Mask also still continuing this downtrend, making a big bottom formation right at these significant levels. It seems like a never-ending story as we're in this last couple months of watching this formation build. And then we get to things like happening in the Disc of Returning and the pumpkin prices. Santa Hat are also taking the lead and showing strength above these prices that were identifying last week as a buy signal. So indeed, I did go buy 2 Santa hats. And now I've got them in a profitable position and I'm holding on to them, and I'll be watching for when to buy again. So let's take a look at the weekly prices for the lowers and compare how they're looking together. A wonderful pattern for my kind of trading signal. This is just what I always look for. The low prices at the end of a downtrend, looking for this reversal pattern in this kind of area, especially when you see one of the related markets actually breaking out of this. Now these other ones are looking very attractive to my trading style. Thanks again for watching these Rares Report over the summer of 2013. If you like these Rares Report, click on like, share it with a friend. This is Link Builder from Lumbridgecity.com, signing off.